What's up, BFL? Week 1, getting underway here, and as I told you guys in text message last night, I'm going to start a new system this year. I know Nick Reed may not be too psyched about it, but just fucking deal with it. I got a schedule of everybody's week, just do some kind of write-up, a video, something like that, so I'm kicking it off with the video. Honestly, I can't force you to do anything. I just don't think it's that difficult to do one thing a year. That's all I'm asking. So if you go to the league homepage, you'll see a list and your name next to what week you have. And 4 of us have 2 weeks throughout the year. That's me, Andrew, Robbie, and Jonathan. And we'll be expected to do 2 videos throughout the year. If you want to add at any point, you don't have to obviously be restricted to that week, but at least do something that week. All right, for my preview this week, I'm going to get started and go through the games from ones I care least about to the ones I care most about. So I'll start with Aaron Marshall and Nick Reed. Aaron, you got a solid team all around. I appreciate you coming to the draft online this year, even though you were so busy. A few question marks with Jordy and CJ, Carlos Hyde. I'm not sure if you've got enough time outside the hospital to even pull those guys out of the lineup in the instant that, one of those guys doesn't play. Nick Reed, Thomas Rawls is a question mark, may not start. He may not even get a couple very many carries. He's definitely going to be limited. Rest of the lineup, I have to admit, is kind of solid. So I'm going to give the edge to Reed here. Andrew Quinnett, Michael Marshall. Andrew Quinnett, welcome to the league. Team Quinnett is no doubt the worst team name since Team Shrummy Saints. But you guys are pretty solid at wide receiver. Solid question marks across the board at other positions. Melvin Gordon, who knows? Mike, on the other hand, has nothing flashy, but solid production all around. I'm going to take Michael by about 10 in this one. Welcome to the league, Quinnett. Justin Off and Joe Williams. Justin, I love your running backs, man. Your wide receivers are solid. Eli and Dwayne Allen, not so much, because we'll see how they're going to produce. They're going to have to produce high for you guys to win this one. That's going to be tough. Joe, early in the year, Joe loves to produce. He comes in first 3 weeks of the year. He's 3-0, and then we don't see him the rest of the year. That's why I put you, Joe, as week 4 this year. It's my challenge to you. Stay in it for 4 weeks. Joe, I'm just not loving your team this year, though. Gronk throwing to Garoppolo this week. Cam against Denver. Rest is kind of meh. Give the edge to the former champ and Justin Off, the Brookbank Killers. And I'm going to give it to him by like 15 points. Shape up, Joe. Next one we got here, Jonathan, my little bro, and Timmy Martin. It's a good little matchup here. Jonathan coming off a year where he clearly had the best team, but just couldn't hold it up against the big brother. Your team is, again, stacked at wide receiver, and your running backs have some tough matchups this week. Timmy, I haven't heard anything from you since Sunday night. Does anybody know if he's still alive after having a lot of that Longhorn jammed so far up his ass? Timmy, make some roster move or something so that we know you're there. As soon as I thought I could, like you, Timmy, you go off and draft a Ohio State Buckeye in the first round. Despicable. Regardless, this one's kind of a toss-up for me. Tim, your flex is a mess. John's got some good consistency on his side, even though it's with some tough matchups. I'm going to give Jonathan the edge by like 2 points in this one. Now for Andrew and Robbie Stevenson. Andrew, I'm going to do a little analysis here like you would do it. Adrian Peterson. Is he too old? Is he still great? Guess we'll see. Eddie Lacy. Pretty fat. Will he feast on defenses or donuts? Only time will tell. All joking aside, the team is pretty solid, man. You always draft pretty well. RB2 and flex will probably determine this matchup. Robbie, you've come a long way, baby. Color me impressed with this team. Though I've never been a huge believer in Derek Carr. He can get the job done for you. I like your running backs and wide receivers are solid with a lot of upside. However, I'm still got to give the nod to Strum in this one by about 5 to 8 points. And last but not least, the matchup of the week. Myself against Johnny Hedner. Johnny, this matchup's a fucking mess, man. We got Justin Forsett gets kicked off the team or gets cut from the team and then re-signed within a week. I got Deion Lewis already out day after I drafted him. My RB2 is a mess. Our wide receivers are both pretty good, not great. Your quarterback's probably more skillful, but Tyrod Taylor could still score more. I gotta say, it's a toss-up. Obviously, I'm gonna take myself in this one. ESPN has me losing by 3. Fantasy Pros has me winning by 3. So I'm gonna go with Fantasy Pros. Give me the nod by 3 points. So see, boys, this is 5 minutes right here. This takes no time. That's all I'm asking for you every week. Good luck week 1, except for you, Johnny. Later.